I understand that this message isn't exactly thrilling or, warm and fuzzy, but hi, thank you for joining me. I have a very important message to share with you guys. Anybody who does towing of any kind, okay? A lot of people, what they do is they leave their hitch in the rear of their vehicle in case somebody rear ends them and it protects their vehicle. You can do what you want, but that is probably not the best choice. And I'm going to tell you why. Your bumper is designed to take that impact, okay? It's supposed to crumple, and when you have a hitch on your vehicle, it's attached to your frame, and when you get rear-ended, all of that energy goes straight to the frame with no crumpling, and it increases the crash pulse, is what they call it, by 2.5 times, okay? So if you get in a car accident at 10 miles per hour, all of that energy is multiplied by 2.5, so you feel the impact of a 25 mile per hour car crash. And our brain is consisted, think of an orange, okay? But in reverse, right? The orange has a soft interior with a hard outer shell. You could think of our skull as that hard outer shell, but then our brain is consisted of also 2 layers. The core, which is hard and harder than the outer membrane. And what happens when you get in that car crash is that hard interior smashes back and forth, right? Imagine your head going back and forth like that. And the membranes are connected by what we call axons, all right? And those are information transferring little strings, I'm going to call them. And when your brain membranes go back and forth like that, those axons can shear and essentially cause brain damage, all right? Mild brain damage, but nonetheless, you can get a headache from it, and there can be memory issues, and sometimes those aren't immediate, okay? They can form within 2 or 3 days. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's longer. You never know. But what happens when you have women and children? They have weaker necks, and so the whiplash is also affected. And not really a risk that you need to be adding to by keeping your trailer hitch on the back of your vehicle. Now, here's the next thing that happens. As many truck owners or vehicles that have the hitch installed, after they've been rear-ended, they get out and notice that there's no damage to their vehicle. So then they get in their vehicle and they just drive away with no police report, no anything. Well, now you have that higher potential of actually having trauma from that low-speed crash, and you also are risking damage to your hitch, which now you're going to go and tow who knows what it is, your brand new camper, your ATVs, your construction trailers, and now you may be towing with a compromised hitch. And if that fails while you're on the road, that could be catastrophic. So I understand that this message isn't exactly thrilling or, warm and fuzzy, but that's why I made my Hitch Caddy. And what this does is it provides you a place to store your hitch and pins. I have 2 different models, and don't worry, this is more than enough. It is substantial to hold the biggest hitches on the market, even the weight distribution hitches, all the way up to the large Gen Y torsion hitches that weigh over 100 pounds. With the mounting hardware, which each one of these come with, okay, a small packet of hardware where you can mount it in thin metal or plastic, and even the garage wall if you want to. So I have all of that hardware. You can look at my website on our installation page at myhitchcaddy.com and see how you install it in garages or in pickup trucks. And I supply the hardware with each bracket. Now this is an interesting little piece here. It's a spacer for those weight distribution hitches, or essentially the ones with the wider heads. And this is our spacer is what I call it. It is what it is. And it basically just projects the hitch at bracket at an angle. If you have any more questions, please put them in the comments and I will address them in another video. Please check out our website and provide safety for your family and whoever else is riding in the vehicle or alongside of you on the road. Thank you and have a great day.
The easy way to store your hitch away, My Hitch Caddy.